Yes.
Yes.
And we are live. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. This is Kevin,
This is Meg.
and we're at Past the Aisle in our house, in our living room.
Yeah, we're in
Last
the living
time
room.
we were in the gym, and now
'Cause
we're
it
out
was
here
cold.
because we need some light because there's no freaking light in the gym.
Let me
Anyways,
pop out the chat.
cool. So we went through a lot of changes in our business
Yes.
this week.
Yes, we did.
And yeah, I went through a lot of challenges this week. B, you probably went through challenges in trying to face my challenges.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's talk about that first. What did we do?
Okay, so it all started basically right after the show with Tony. And I had, like always, I didn't know I had things that I needed to express. And so I did. And Tony helped me move past these blocks that I was having, trying to communicate to you about my fears about how do I make a
How do I
change?
live?
How do I make a change that's good for us? And not take it personally if you don't want to do the change. It's just that you're so used to your routine and all these things. And we got into a little bit of a heated discussion right
Well,
before our other show last week. And then that turned into, okay, cool. So we're here now. What kind of changes do you want to make? And then I just laid them out, and I was less afraid to do that time because, like I told you last time, I was just like, I don't know, if you say no, it feels like just like the biggest rejection ever.
Yeah, I mean, I did write you a Christmas card earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, last year.
Yeah.
It's just saying that, yeah, we're going to be facing challenges, and I'm going to be facing my own challenges that I have to overcome.
Yeah.
And it's going to be difficult, but it's just, it takes time
Yes.
to adapt.
Yes.
And we're both different people in how we adapt to change and everything, and control and all that.
Right.
So, yeah, it just took, I mean, my goal for 2019 was to break habits. What else do we say? Break something.
Well, I don't like to say break habits because it almost makes it a little bit harder in the brain.
Yeah, not breaking habits.
But build new ones. Just build
new ones.
Build better habits. And there's
And
another thing.
traditions.
And like kind of like building new traditions.
Yeah, building new traditions.
Because I think in the brain, when you're like, especially you, for somebody who likes, you know, your routine, you like, if something works, like don't ask me to change it, like it's already working, I don't want to and then you want to test something before you actually do it.
Yeah, my personality, I forget what personality I am. What's it called?
Fear-based?
No, what's my personality? It's
What do you mean?
the personality
the
test.
test?
Yeah.
You're a sentinel,
I'm
right?
not sentinel.
I'm a
with C.
sentinel. Oh, consul.
Yeah, I'm a consul. So
Consul.
the thing with consul is that we like routine.
And you like things to be just
In
right.
Yeah, just right.
Yeah.
Organized. Everything is in order.
Before you make a move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and the biggest drawback within consul is that they take their time, and they can take a long time before they make any change. That's their biggest drawback. That's their biggest weakness, and that's my biggest weakness is if it's been working, why change it, right?
Right.
And so that's our tough time. So with sentinels like you, you're a doer. So when you tell, like, if I was to give you a task, you just do it.
Yeah.
Or you just apply it, right?
Yeah.
You're a lot quicker.
Yeah.
But there is a drawback on yours, but I just forget.
Well, the drawback is I become very impulsive, and then I make mistakes because I move too quickly. So my drawback is, and this is something like we talked about earlier, is like, let's take our time. Let's do it right. For me, that's my biggest Achilles heel is like, I want to go. I want to move. I have so many things that I'm thinking about I want to do too. So I just want to keep moving shit off my plate.
It's we both have, like, we kind of fill the gap for each other, I feel like.
Which is perfect,
because you're impatient, and I feel like I can be patient and I can control. There are certain things that I'm impatient about is when, like, you know, when I don't get my paycheck or something, I'll start getting impatient.
Yeah.
But other than that, you know,
Yeah.
for results, I'm pretty patient and waiting.
Yeah.
Even though I ask you.
Not really.
Not really. Yeah, no, no. I'm like,
No, you're more like we're already doing it, and
Yeah.
you're like, okay, where's the result?
yeah,
And I'm like, dude, it takes a minute,
Yeah.
right, to gather data. And then on the other hand, when I'm like, let's try this new thing, I'm like, I need to see if this is gonna work, or if people will take it the wrong way, or how will they think. That's a big thing with you. It's like, what are they gonna think about me when
Yeah.
I make this change?
so judgmental.
Yeah,
Like,
comparison of others.
Yeah.
That's a big one for you.
yeah.
And I'm always like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like, let's just try it. Let's go. Like, you do you.
Yeah.
And so that's something that we're kind of like polar
You're always,
opposite.
yeah. We're always trying to juggle each other's mindset and
Yeah.
personality. And I think that is the same for all relationships.
Yeah.
Each person is different in that way, and the way they were raised, to the way they were taught by their parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think you definitely get an A for effort, because after the show, and sometimes I feel like we can get a lot out in the show and be clear and everything, but I like that after we have some little reflection on our own, and you went forward, like I think we went out afterwards. You're like, I think the reason why I have fear of changing is this. So you've been thinking about it. You've been thinking about like yourself and how you perceive change, and like, okay, I have this personality type. So just you're getting more self-aware, which is great.
I'm aware after reading 20 pages about my personality.
Whereas before, you're just like, a common thing that you would say to me is like, that's just how I am.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not fair, because I'm trying to change, or I'm trying to be more self-aware. So, because you tell me I'm mean, or you tell me I'm impatient, I'm like, and I will think about
Yeah.
it, And
But,
I'm like,
I
okay.
was younger.
That was like a couple of months ago. You were younger, but that was like a couple months ago, okay?
I was a couple months younger.
But it's true. I mean, every day we have the opportunity we get older and we get wiser. And so I just think that's
But every day
I
is
think
a
you're
lesson.
doing a good job, E.
You're doing a great job. as well.
Thanks, fam.
Yeah. I mean, keep challenging me.
And I'm being more patient.
Yeah, you're being more somewhat patient.
Better than before, though?
Yeah. Well, definitely better than before.
Okay, cool.
But, there are times that,
Yeah.
like, even myself, I don't want to bring it up because you probably notice
I
yourself
I
that
do
you're
the same
impatient.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still revert back to being impatient
Yeah.
in certain situations that you feel you're under pressure, or you have like a timeline that needs to be finished,
Yeah.
and then you get really impatient and you want to rush through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though
Well,
you sit there and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this year I did notice that, and this time I was a little bit more clear with you, like our communication and working together, right?
Yeah.
Like you have the tendency to just say whatever's on your mind, and you want a cheerleader to go, "Ooh, good idea," and then like
Yeah.
stop whatever I'm doing, and I'm like, you have to be considerate about what I'm doing now.
Mhm.
Like for now, like after the show, we now transferred a lot of emails to me. And so that I
So
can
that
help
was a major change.
kind of even the flow,
yeah.
right?
That we applied on Monday was
Right.
To let go. I'm letting go.
How you doing with that?
finally. It was a struggle, like knowing it was a struggle on Sunday that we were going to talk about it on Monday.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Sunday was like, oh shit, my life is going to change a little bit.
Dude.
The next day, it is. It's
Yeah.
life changing.
My life is gonna change for the better. Oh no.
Because it's freaking. It was 10 years of doing all these jobs.
No, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and you're just so used to it.
Yeah.
Like the same goes for anyone that works in their job more
Yeah.
than like 2 years.
No, I knew it too.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna have a hard time,
Yeah.
but I just keep pressing you because I
And
said, dude,
then
you gotta start now.
I'll be in the gym working out, thinking to myself and everything,
Uh-huh.
and just kind of de-stressing.
Yeah.
And I just said, man, we're gonna we're gonna be changing the way we do things the
Mhm.
next day.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I'm going to struggle with the change. I know I'm going to feel all antsy that I want to check that email. I want to answer right away like I always do. But then again, I thought to myself, I really fought my mind that this needs to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, or else we're not going to grow because I'm doing like multiple jobs, right?
Yeah.
I'm basically taking jobs away from our community.
What?
No, I kind of think of it as that way.
What community?
Like the community of like our empire that we're trying to grow, our business empire, right? Like if I'm the only person in the company doing
I see
everything,
what you're saying.
right?
Yeah.
Then when someone applies for a job that we release, like there is no job for them here in our
little world.
company.
In our little world, yeah.
Yeah. So I have to kind of break free and produce more jobs. So then we build a stronger community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. And then I was afraid, like it was Monday, right, that we were
Yeah.
gonna do the change, and you're like, okay, Monday we're gonna train you.
Yeah.
And me too. I already told you I was afraid to take on the job, even though I'm the one to offer it and suggest it and really know that it's gonna help you. I
Yeah.
was like afraid. Can I handle it? Can I handle being trained by you? Because I never have a good time before
It's
when you have to
mainly
teach me something.
Yeah, it was always
It's so stressful.
trust. It's like a two-way street.
And
When I train you out to trust you, that you're gonna do your part.
yeah,
and
you
then,
still be coming over my shoulder. I'm like,
Yeah.
you go away now. I can do
Yeah.
it. Go away now.
And then and then you have to trust in yourself to bear listening to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to know.
So-
Well, I can trust that I'm gonna listen to you. I
Yeah.
just have to be patient. That I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lose my shit. Which I think I'm be doing pretty good so far.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
think you did really well.
I'm getting used to it. Like just where you're coming from. I always have to think about where you're coming from, or else my impatience overtakes and it gets mad, right? For whatever reason.
Yeah.
So I go, okay, how can I be patient at this time? Or
When I taught you, or when I just kind of showed you the ropes of what I normally do, did you feel your ego was getting in the way?
not this time, because I
Okay.
had mentally prepared for it. So that day on Monday, I was like really antsy, and I had a lot of like I did my yoga, which was great, but I didn't do the rest of my workout because I knew I was going to have to reserve a lot of energy for this time. So I didn't do my workout, which is supposed to be the hardest workout of the week, like leg day. So I skipped leg day. And then I was like, I didn't do it because I know I'm going to be here with you. I'm going to have to listen actively. And I prepped myself and I said, just listen, don't say anything.
Yeah, I noticed
Until it really didn't make sense, like, because I was thinking about, the read and unread fiasco that we dealt with for the past couple of days. And I was like, damn, that one, I don't know. I can't really be silent about that one, which I tried to explain to you. But we saw later on in practice, like in real life, this is the issue with the read and unread thing. But we figured it out.
But we have to go through these motions.
We have to figure it out, yeah.
Every time you change, you're going bump. There's always a little bump in the road, and it's meant to happen, and that's always been happening with the photo booth.
But honestly,
anyways,
But it feels.
Yeah.
How do you feel now that
I
we're?
feel,
it's a little smooth, right now.
It's smoother now.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I got results the next day. I mean, we got someone that booked a meeting with us.
2 meetings.
Yeah, 2 meetings.
And we
but
booked
I
a
mean,
wedding.
Yeah, and you booked a wedding.
Yeah.
But it was the meetings. It was like the first email that said, hey, someone wants to meet with you, and you did it.
Yeah.
You know, like it was just instant. It worked.
Yeah.
Right. There was no, since it was so instant and so quick of a result, it just worked. It was smooth. So now we're just improving it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it made me feel more confident. And, you know, like, I'm going to start waking up at 7 in the morning again to work out and get my routine back because I've been slacking off, I have to say.
What do you mean, like waking up late?
Yeah, I'm waking up at like 8, and then I won't start my workout until 9.
I've been waking up late too, but I kind of like it because I'm now sleeping. So, background. I usually we don't sleep together in our master bedroom because she snores and I can't stand it.
Yeah.
But lately, like since I've been working out and being able to be very physically tired, but not in a bad way, like, oh, good, that was a good day and I had a good workout.
Snore. You snore.
I snore too, yeah.
But I can tolerate it.
Yeah, you can tolerate. I can't tolerate anything. Like the moment I hear you breathe hard, I'm like kicking you.
Yeah.
Shut up. So, but we've been sleeping together. So that's been kind of nice. And I think I'm just like relishing it. Like, oh, cool. I'm not getting up angry in the middle of the night and
Yeah.
walking over to my escape room and trying to sleep. Like, I've been able to sleep through the night. And so I've been
Yeah.
relishing just kind of sleeping in, 'cause that's very new to me.
Yeah, sleeping in for me makes me more sluggish throughout the day. I noticed that. So
That's true.
I
I like
do
sleep,
want to get
waking
that
up early.
pump up again. So I'm going to be setting my clock at slowly at 6:45 just to start.
It's probably 'cause we've been sleeping late. We've been watching movies.
Yeah, we've been sleeping late. I mean, it's the winter. It's just freaking cold, and you just want to snuggle in bed in
Yeah,
in the
that's true.
morning, and you don't want to get out. It's
Yeah.
just really cold, and our gym is
It's just right there.
it's
so
icy cold.
Yeah,
it's
it is
it's
icy
icy cold. But that's a lame excuse, because before I would try run to my car and drive
Yeah.
at 24. That was even worse than going to a gym downstairs.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I just need to kick myself in the mind and just do it.
Mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So what other things are going on with you?
But yeah, back to your question. Yeah, I'm handling it now, and I feel like it's normal. It's becoming normal.
Yeah.
The only emails that I take care of are very specific timeline scheduling emails for the wedding day or engagement planning,
Yeah.
because I'm the one taking it. So it doesn't make sense for you to answer all their questions and relay everything to me, because I already have everything in mind, from like when sun is about to set, when's a good start time, how's the traffic,
Yeah.
yada yada yada.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the most easy, redundant questions that we receive in emails are what you're normally helping the company on. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. And
But I'm slowly, I adapted to that, and I'm glad that I did adapt to it. So I'm good.
cool. Good.
Yeah, and Dubsado, we received our first signed contract through Dubsado, and I saw that. I was like, man, this is so much easier. So
I said this shit so many times before, man.
I know, but at least you're taking care of it. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah. I mean,
I
it's
don't need to
what
deal
my
with that.
mentor said. Just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
You know.
Yeah.
I think the reason why, like, so we should underline this. It's like, for people who don't want to change, is like they think. I would think, I'm gonna assume, right? You can correct me if I'm wrong, that you have another task yet to do. I have another task to train this person, or I have to add this new routine or whatever. So if you have somebody like me who's just gonna come in,
I
or
feel like I
like,
need to be.
just go do it.
Yeah.
Just go do the change that you want to make, and then if it doesn't, like, I didn't think about this really, I didn't follow it through. But if you want to make a change, go do it.
Yeah.
Like, if you're somebody like me, and then if it doesn't work, just go back. Like, it's not a big
it's
deal.
great that you operate, your mind operates that way, because even when we first started in this business, you're always the person that sparked challenges, and anything that you read in the podcast world, you're like, you should try this, you should try that, and stuff like that. And then I would always give you some resistance, and then we ended up trying it anyways, and it worked, and it worked, and it worked, and it worked.
Yeah.
Right. So but now I feel like it's cool that I'm just handing everything, all the tasks that you're able to handle, right? But then knowing that you're creating a system in the background so other people will be able to handle it later down the line.
That's the idea,
right?
yeah.
And for me not to feel so controlling and try to control like all aspects of every part of the company.
Yeah.
Right? And I should just be focused on what I do best, is improving my skills in photography every month, learning new techniques and teaching those techniques to our team, things like that.
Yeah,
So,
I see a little bit that
Yeah,
more.
I feel like more team building, and I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy.
Because that's your passion.
Yeah, I enjoy trying to coach them through how I got this shot.
Right.
So they can use the same techniques and apply it to the weddings that they shoot for us.
It makes much more sense because for me and what I do and what I excel at, like, it's so much better for you and your passion to come through the training portion. Like, I can train the basic shit, right? But, like, for you to go in and talk about lights and to talk about this and that and the little nitty-gritty stuff, that's the stuff I don't have. I don't have that in my brain.
Like, currently, like, right now, what both like what we're doing together and try and grow this company, it reminds me of working for Kaiser Permanente.
Why?
Because when I was an intern working, I did standard of procedure. I wrote out
SOPs,
standard.
yeah.
Yeah, I had to write out their SOPs for the internal medicine unit.
Mm-hmm.
And it was thick. It was like super thick. And I had to read through it and everything. It sucked, but that's basically what we're doing.
That's what
but
we're doing.
This company is super large and we're just 2 people. So
Yeah.
it's amazing how much we're doing just between 2 of us.
Yeah.
And then versus they actually give people a salary to do standard procedures.
Just to do that.
Yeah, just to do that.
Yeah, amazing, right?
And then now we're stepping into when I was in nursing school, I would follow around a nurse manager. So the nurse manager will now take care of that standard procedure and go through that standard procedure, and they'll have a team meeting. So the team meetings are like there's probably 4 nurses on the floor, and they all meet and learn new skills or new techniques within whatever unit you're in. So basically, if I was to relate that to our business, it's very similar where I'm sort of like the manager in photography, and I'm teaching our team skills.
Yes.
New skills.
Yeah.
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 And
Makes sense.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. And you're like just a different unit over.
I'm a gopher. Yeah. Just go for this, go for that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just go where I'm needed. But yeah, that's the beauty of this. Like some people don't even have like a wife, or like their significant other doesn't help them, right?
Yeah.
They're just on their own.
There's
Some
many challenges.
yeah,
I mean, we
some
have
of our
a lot
friends
of,
are like that, right?
all of
So-
our friends are like that, I would say.
Yeah, so
Yeah, most of them.
most of them, yeah. Most of them don't have their significant other to help them do their thing, 'cause it just kind of works out, right? You save
Yeah.
some money, and you can do it together and all that stuff
Yeah.
versus
But
hiring
I
out.
feel like, yeah, those that don't have a partner in business, right? Or they never partnered up with anyone in business, and it's just themselves, it's really hard to
Yeah.
do, to even grow a business past 3 years.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like if you're serious about your business,
Yeah.
yeah, you need funds to build a business.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You need people.
You
It
need
doesn't have to
people.
be your
Yeah.
significant other, but you
Could be
definitely
anyone.
need people.
Yeah.
You need a team behind you.
Yeah,
Somebody to help you.
who's going to create a system, man? You just can't be, all your system can't be in your head.
Yeah.
It just can't be just you
Yeah.
operating the business.
But that's what everybody
yeah.
does.
That's
you know
what
what I
a lot
mean?
of people do.
Yeah.
But then they quit within after 3 years.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah. Lucrative,
It's
yeah.
hard. Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, they're that's what they said in the books. I mean, yeah, 70% photographers hey, I own a camera and then I'm going to get into this business, and then they get out.
Yeah.
40% of them drop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
it's crazy.
But I mean, that's why we, to be here. I'm so thankful to be here,
Very
even to
thankful.
have the discussion or the argument about email, or about
Yeah.
who's going to do the email. And like yesterday, we were having I made us lunch or something, and I've been always so grateful to just have lunch, with you,
Mm-hmm.
in what we do. Like,
Yeah.
we're having lunch in our own home, and then I can just go right back to work. Like, that's a beautiful thing. I
Yeah.
love that. And then we now have the gym. If I'm tired now, I'm smart now, and I take breaks, and I go stretch it out in the gym. It's dope.
Yeah, our home is operated like Google.
We got a little Google over here.
Yeah, because they have a gym. They have
Google
a
it.
rest area, I heard
Yeah.
from our friend. They
Yeah.
have a playground.
Yeah, that's dope.
And they have a bashing box area from what
see?
Marcus told me.
Yeah.
They have an area where you can just punch the living crap out
Oh.
of boxes or slam stuff.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
We have our boxing bag, which is pretty
Yeah.
good. So after a long day of work, remember that day? Oh, it was Monday.
Yeah,
And I was like, dude, we're done. Like, we did a lot today.
yeah.
And then let's set up the punching bag and let's just knock out a few. And it felt really good.
Something that feels better is that slamming pad on your desk.
But you have to hit your desk.
No, it's a slamming pad, so you hit the slamming pad.
I'm sure your desk is still going to get
Some impact.
some impact. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Something
it's
that feels
you.
great right next to the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to put a little punching bag next to the computer. That'd be dope.
A mini one.
Maybe with a speed bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
So what's next is, while Megan is taking over emails, I'm trying to find how I'm going to utilize this time.
What have you been doing? Filling your time? Are you just shopping or going on the internet?
No, not really. I'm
Marketing, right? You've been thinking
it,
about marketing ideas.
no, I've been thinking about ways to take care of our clients.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ways
Oh, I
to
have
take
some
care of
ideas
our
for you too. I wrote
yeah
it down.
ways to take care of our clients.
Oh, share a few. What are some of the ideas that are
I
like?
was thinking, what's like, I'm passionate about photography, and they know that, obviously. But I want to show my journey, something special that
Okay.
came through my eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is just giving them like a calendar of all my great like landscape work
I see.
wherever I traveled.
Okay.
Yeah, so giving them a calendar for that year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Calendar.
Yeah, and it marks that year because they got married within that year,
Yeah.
so they can just, it's just a keepsake.
I see.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think it's cool because I took the time to travel out, and like walked the distance to get this shot,
Yeah.
and so there's a story behind it. And
Oh, you add the story with the photo?
yeah,
That's
so
cool.
I'll add the story like right next to January
Oh,
or
that's
something.
like the gift that you gave our
Yeah.
parents.
But to be able to write how I got the shot for each month,
Yeah.
would be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's better than a relaxant or something.
Well, let's ask. Did
Yeah.
you survey your peeps?
Haven't surveyed it yet.
That'd be kind of cool to
Yeah.
ask people. Like, would you prefer
Well, why do I want to give it away already?
what?
I don't want. That's like sort of just a gift. I don't want to give away the gift.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Other thing is, the relaxant. It's like it's handmade by people on Etsy.
The elves on Etsy.
Yeah. So it's a bag. It's filled with rice.
Yeah.
And I felt that this is a nice gift, like you said. They need to relax, de-stress, right? So it's just a way for them to de-stress. A little cool gift where you can throw in the microwave and it heats up and it's warm. So they can put it on their neck or over their eyes and just relax with a scent. So, yeah, there's
That's a good idea.
that. That happens after when they book with us.
Mm-hmm.
The calendar is like a takeaway, like delivering our photos along with the calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Something like that.
Anything else?
I'm not sure. Did you order that stamp?
Not yet. I mean, I wanted to wait till you had your curated box and the items that you really wanted, and then make it all one order.
Yeah, it was either that. I wasn't sure if a curated box was cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just waiting on
So
your
we still have to
lead.
brainstorm together on that
Okay.
to see, because not everyone love coffee. Maybe just one of them, like either one of the spouses love coffee and the other one likes tea, so we can get tea and coffee.
Tea and coffee. Yeah.
And something else, but
something.
something cool.
Let's don't kill the surprise
We're
on
not
the show.
killing it.
Yeah.
So it is like
Something
it kind of
cool.
acts like a subscription box.
Uh-huh. But they don't subscribe.
Yeah, they don't subscribe, but
Let's say curated.
yeah, just curated.
Curated from us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something that we think you'd like and enjoy, and would kind of make the planning a little
Yeah.
bit more.
But it's a curated
bearable.
box that, came from like our ways of thinking, our ways of life, and what we enjoyed, and we want you guys to take a little piece
I see. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
of our journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
What else is going on? We had Twan visit us earlier today.
Yeah,
that was
so
awesome.
we finally met Twan after how many months? 2 months? 3 months?
Well, I hired him back. Yeah, maybe 2 or 3 months ago.
2 3 months ago.
Maybe even more. But and I didn't meet him in person, so I'd been
Yeah.
going through a lot of different ways of how do I hire and find the right people.
Yeah.
Right? I know there's A players out there, and that definition changes with each person actually, because each person's a little bit different. But like, I can't expect my definition of A player and what I would expect of myself in other people.
Mm-hmm.
I just am looking for certain things, certain attitudes, a certain eye, and all this stuff. And I did so much with Qua to find Qua, and
Yeah.
we found him, and I'm very happy with Qua.
Yeah.
And then now I was like, okay, how can I, because that was a long ass process to find Qua, and I was like, I want to, make that process shorter and easier for me.
Yeah.
Because I know we're going to probably do it again in about 3 years, maybe 2 years or something. So, I don't know. I did a little bit more minimized version. I didn't do so many in-person meetings. I didn't do so many like things where it felt like I was so untrusting. I just tried to be a little bit more trusting, because I didn't want the people to be total like jarheads. I want them to be able to think.
Yeah.
So I wanted somebody who was a critical thinker, who could be smart in the moment.
Yeah, I realize, I mean, every job probably requires critical thinking. But yeah, in wedding photography, there's a lot of critical thinking.
There's a lot. So I
Yeah.
had to search for that, focus
Yeah.
on that versus other things that I think I kind of filled my brain with a little bit too much. And then you were kind of in my head too much. I needed to really come down, trim all the fat of how to find these right people. And so I'm getting closer and closer. And with Tuan, I was like, I don't know. I'm going to just trust my gut. Like, I didn't know for sure because I didn't meet him in person. And my fear came in, for sure. It's like, oh, is he like, he's not a quick responder like we are. We're like, you text me, I text you right back.
Yeah.
You text me, I text you right back, right? So some people aren't like that, but it doesn't mean that they're not a good
But John
worker.
wasn't like that.
John's never like that. But yeah, but so I was like,
You send him my itinerary, you'll never hear anything
right,
back.
right. So exactly. So I said, don't let that get
You
in my
laughing,
brain.
John?
Yeah. Are you even here, John? Oh, she's so sad. You need to call this guy back, man.
Who?
You. John, you need to call your cousin back. This fool always, what's John doing? I was like, God damn, he's just taking a break. Okay. So yeah, so I'm so happy that I trusted my gut with Tuan, and his I think we'll be cool.
Yeah. And other than that, I feel, what else? How's the editing going? Like,
Editing, I mean, we're going to start.
when did you want to start that?
We're starting it this weekend.
This weekend.
So
you
I'm not going to, so I'm changing it a little bit, right?
Oh, you
You're
are.
going to let me handle it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want to do is they have all the videos. There's so many videos of you editing the photo, right?
They have them all.
They should have them all. I emailed them. So it's all in a playlist that I created,
Yeah.
right?
The Wedded Peeps.
The Wedded Peeps. And I was like, okay, I'm going to send you 2 catalogs right away. Let's just go.
Yeah.
I don't need to, like, I know you wanted me to be like, here's all the images. I'm
The
going to test
samples?
you on these images.
Yeah.
No, I just want to go. If you don't get it, then you don't get it. Then I'm going to move on.
Oh.
Because I need to move faster than that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's too...
But it's free. I mean,
but
you
they're
coulda-
editors. Well, I might as well use a real-ass wedding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I going to waste my time with some images that are already
I
done?
see.
So I'm just trying to take advantage, be a little bit more effective.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, I wasn't going to tell you. I was just going to let you know it was a yes or no from me.
Oh, I see.
So we'll just see after this weekend. And if they do a good job, like, it's their damn job to edit. I'm sure you're going to get it.
Yeah.
If you don't, then I'm going to really question your business. But, like, you're editors.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried. So I'm kind of excited to see what they can do.
Yeah.
And then go from there.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, that's going to be a new change because I mean, John used to edit for me and everything. It did take a load off, and I already know that feeling.
Not really, because you would go edit them again. Or you have to give feedback or whatever. So
It's different. I
Yeah.
mean, you still have to give feedback to Wedded. I mean, you just can't.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but it's going to be different because it's me. I'm not the photographer, and I'm
Mhm.
not somebody has all this other stuff that you already do, right? So
Mhm.
it's like my role to do that.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Cool.
So, I mean, now that you'll have all this extra space in your brain.
Yeah.
And we just learned that Tuan, like, loves everything that you already do, all your little activities.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then Qua, like, climbs too. And so it'll be kind of good for you to get out of here and stop doing everything with me, and you can do stuff with other men. And I think that would be good. I think you need some
I'm ready
male
going out, though.
camaraderie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is good. I like
going
that.
Out of Utah already.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I get to go on a break with my cousin tomorrow because we're going to do Spa Day, Girls Day. So that'll be good. Yeah.
So I mean,
What else?
what we did was we have this rule, at how we take changes. Before it was we'll list all the changes we gotta do, and it totally overwhelmed us. So you wrote the rule one step at a time. It's just to do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
And if you struggle in doing that one thing, take little breaks. It doesn't have to, you don't have to do it overnight.
Yeah.
You're not on a timer or something.
Yeah.
It's your business. You decide when it should change.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad
But
you feel that way.
Yeah, at least we're doing it, and we saw the effects of what you did.
Yeah.
And from that change, it's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
we grew just 1%.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a big 1%. It's like it's 1% like that we never took before.
Yeah. And the other percent is the editing, and then after that, it's gift giving.
Gift giving.
Yeah, learning how to create.
Take care of our clients.
Yeah, take care just not our clients but our team.
And our team.
So out of the blue, you would give them rewards, shout them out, like really bring the culture together, make them enjoy working with everyone, and everyone enjoys working with everyone.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. So there is a full book on it called Giftology. But I have, a sense what it's going to be about. I read a little.
She will never read. When will you read?
Never.
No,
the only time
I'll
I'll
action.
I do read.
Yeah, that's what matters. The action. That
Yeah,
you take.
it's the action.
Yeah.
But in that book, from what I read, just a little bit of it.
From the
right?
back of the book.
Yeah. I passed English by reading the back of the book.
I did too. No, don't shame yourself.
Yeah. just from the summary.
No, I would get A's because I know how to write. Yeah.
But anyways, basically what it said is like, don't make it obvious. Just out of the blue, give them a gift of appreciation that you're here and their time.
That's great. Yeah. I like hearing that from you because I know you are a natural gift giver.
Yeah.
But only because we're in a relationship. So yeah, of course, right?
Yeah.
But like with other people, it's always like you're looking for the other thing or you're looking for the return before. So I love that you're letting go of that and just giving freely.
Yeah.
Like I talked about earlier, like when you had to give, you were thinking about calling up clients.
Yeah.
And they're like, whoa, why are you calling me? It's like, yeah, just to let go of all of the, like what you're doing it for, and just doing it for. I just want to know how you doing.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And then if it makes you,
I haven't called anyone.
No, that's what I'm saying. when we talked about it before, and that's just a little gift of your time, taking the time to call somebody, or when you give the gift of a physical product, it's just like I just want to give it.
Yeah.
Not because I'm expecting something in return.
Yeah.
Right. And I think we had our own like we overcame that with each other in terms of gift giving. It's like I would feel obligated to give a gift or spend a certain amount because I knew you were going to spend something crazy. And I was like, damn, well, I got to spend at least this. That's what I can afford. But I would feel inadequate if I didn't spend a certain amount, which that's not what gift giving should be about, right?
It's just a gift.
It's just a gift. Like, here, I want to give this to you, period.
Yeah.
Right? So I think we overcame that kind of like this year. Like, the number attached to it, I wasn't concerned about it. I was just like, I want to give you something. I'm not worried that it's just 1 or 2 or whatever the number is.
Yeah.
It's just I want to give it to you.
Yeah.
So I think we're better about that now, and then I like that translating into our business.
Yeah, one of the important things I learned about gift giving, especially for businesses, is that you don't give a gift with your business on it. Don't put your logo on the gift that people want to receive.
They see through the thing of it. Oh, that's why you're giving it to me.
Yeah.
It's not really a gift then.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
So now that I just reminded myself of that, is the calendar still okay?
Well, that's why I said, oh, okay.
What do you think about it?
Well, if I'm a client, right?
It doesn't have to have my logo. It's
well,
just
the focus
photos.
was on your it's your photo, it's your landscape, it's
Mhm.
the time you took to do it, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. But you sold me on it when you started explaining like the story and everything.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, there's a story attached to it.
right. But how is it different than like if I'm a regular person?
Mhm.
Like how is it different from I'm gonna get the what's that shoe hose bend? What is it? Horseshoe bend?
Yeah.
Horseshoe bend?
Yeah.
Shoe whore.
I was like, what's that?
I don't know.
How's
Shoe
it different from what?
horseshoe bend. So like if I want to get a calendar about those landscapes,
Mhm.
which hello peace bye.
Hello.
Hello. From Juanito Torres. If I wanted to get some cool landscapes in a calendar, like I could just get it.
Yeah, but you gotta travel and hike for it.
No, you don't.
Oh, you mean like download it from Google?
Yeah, whatever. Like I can buy one, a really nice one too, right?
Yeah.
Like of the cool landscapes in a calendar.
Oh.
So I said, I'm not really a big fan of that. I think I'm a little bit more a big fan of the relaxing one 'cause it's
Mhm.
for them, like they could use it,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
But hey, do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Like and I think that's why I changed my mind a little bit is because you told me, "Oh, there's a story." So you're
Yeah.
injecting something personal.
Yeah.
I think for me what's most important is like if it feels personal.
Mhm.
Like, cool, oh, you made this. And you said, "Oh, let's bring back the handwritten letters again."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay. I'm down to do that."
Cool.
And if we do it and we have fun with it, like that's one of our rules too, is let's have more fun with our business.
Yeah.
Like if we do it, like we saw yesterday that movie, that guy, Antonio Banderas, handwriting letters on parchment paper with really fancy
Yeah.
pen or whatever. Like, I was like, that looks fun. I would
we
not
do
mind.
have a calligraphy pen.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind writing
Yeah.
like that because I like that process.
Yeah.
And then I think as the receiver, you would like receiving it. Like, whoa, this is freaking
Do
parchment
you still
paper.
have that? That
I have the-
calligraphy
I have the.
pen that I gave you?
I
Did I
don't
give
have.
you that?
No, I bought it. I had one already from my watercolor days.
No, but I have a box, a calligraphy pen box.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I have the little
unless I gave that
the
away.
tips, the metal tip.
Yeah.
I have one tip,
Oh, I see.
but I don't have the handle, which I used to have.
I think I have a lid. I gotta find it.
Would it be cool? You really want to get the wax stamp, right?
Yeah.
And you wax stamp the letter? That's
Yeah.
tight.
That'll be cool.
I would like to do that. I don't mind doing that.
Oh man, when you declutter your house, you don't know where your shit goes. So I don't. Now I'm trying to think back
I have
where
no
it is.
idea. I
It's
don't think I
probably
ever
gone.
seen it. Yeah,
It's
even in the
probably
Yorba
gone.
house.
Oh my gosh.
So.
I'm not gonna think back. Let's
No,
go.
we can go to Michael's.
Yeah, but I remember my mom
Heck of
bought me
cheap.
that set. It was
It was
pretty
legit.
awesome. Yeah.
Oh, maybe ask your mom where it is.
No, it was in my desk, but I just need to search for it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
So what
that
else
was
is going
cool.
on? That's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what are we looking forward to this week?
So we're looking forward to our entire team finally shooting their first. Jenna's shooting her first lead wedding of this year.
Of this year, yeah.
Same with Qual as a second shooter, and Twan to Shadow, Georgia. This is my second wedding of the year. Can you believe it? A second wedding already? Wow.
Usually you're not working right now, or what?
Usually I'm not working. Until like February.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and a long time ago, we never had weddings until March or April, I would say. Remember?
Yeah. Well, when I was handling bells,
Yeah.
we were not working till May, June.
Yeah. It's
and
pretty
it was
crazy.
like it was hard. Yeah.
It's awesome. People are loving it. I mean, Jenna's loving it.
Yeah. Yeah. She's come alive in the last couple of months too.
Yeah.
I like seeing that.
So it's just bearing with the changes like that. Yeah.
You're bearing with the change. Why is it
Yeah.
still hard for you to
Not really.
with all these changes? I just
No.
listening to your language. That's all.
Oh.
These secret hints.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's good, B. I think you're doing really good job, Bam.
Yeah.
And you did yoga with me this morning.
Yep. Try help my mom as well, and again.
Your mom was over this morning. What happened? That was funny.
She did go through the stretches. We did a light yoga. I remembered all the moves from the yoga earlier.
Oh, so you did yoga.
Yeah, I helped her with
Well,
yoga.
that's freaking why, probably.
She's like, holy crap. Like, all these stretches and everything. I'm like, yeah, this is good. you feel good.
Be easy with her.
Yeah.
She doesn't know how to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she has some low blood pressure. She was like, oh. But yeah. I want to do more yoga with Chi. I think I
Yeah.
like it. Yeah. And we were supposed to record it, but it got corrupted. Sorry. But yeah. So
But it is getting dark in here.
yeah. No, it looks pretty good.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You just have a little highlight from that light, but it's all good. Thanks for hanging out with guys
thank
here
you
on
for
Past
hanging
the
out with
Aisle.
us.
Follow us on our new channel, The Levues,
The Levues on Instagram,
and on YouTube.
YouTube.
And our business page is at Kevin Levu for the photography stuff, and we're on same on the Facebook and all that.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. We'll
Thank
see
you
you
guys.
next week.
Bye.
Good job.